I would say it's changed. I think contractors like ourselves are focusing on certain projects and not sort of spread betting on projects now, and that's really come down to the amount of resources we have and the amount of money you have to spend for these projects. So also in the downturn, we've spent quite a bit of time and sort of reorganising how we execute them. We executed a lot of projects at the same time in a busy time, so we've spent a lot of time seeing how we're going to do this better. So that's what clever companies do, is when they've got a bit of time, they invest in how they go forward for the future. So that's I think there'll be changes, different changes in the contract arrangements, different organisations with the oil companies and different partnerships. So I think it's going to be quite a big change, I hope. Are we ready for recovery? I think we've lost, it's one of the speakers here, we've lost a lot of folk. A lot of people have left, so a lot of our industry. So there's a lot of, I think there's a lot of knowledge gone. But I mean, there's good graduate engineers, there's maybe better ways to do things. Are we ready for recovery? I think there's lots of hungry contractors and lots of hungry vendors who again have prepared themselves for the upturn. So I'd say maybe as well as we could be. I hope so. If we're sustaining these, as long as we don't get greedy again, I think fat can sort of slip in. But again, the margins in FPSOs now are quite narrow, depending, and so we have to be leaner. We have to be more focused on what we're doing. Also, I think how our processes on how we've executed projects. And it's a rework and so on, and we can get rid of that surely. So I think we won't be repeating those errors. He says, hopefully, yeah. So I think what we're investing in is new talent and graduates and folk who are maybe not tainted so much by the sort of bloated industry before. There's definitely the technology side of it, and upfront with investing in that technology upfront, with whether that is your data management, your document controls, and makes the project execution much better. And also on the operations side, with condition-based monitoring and your asset integrity, there are some smart solutions there as well. So you get your cost for the lifetime rather than just your project down as well, because not been too much focus on on the actual cost of when you're in operation. It's always been on the capex side. So the opex is again where your margins are, and that's and a bit of focus on the through life cycle cost is what we should be doing and what we are doing. Yeah, financiers and investing in oil and gas have sort of stepped away a little bit, and maybe to entice them back is again involve them early and see what and what your risks are. Also, I suppose go with I suppose bankable projects, clients who you know are strong and will support a contractor like ourselves, and so I think there definitely oil and gas is still something. It's worth investing in, I hope, for the banks. But again, it's if they understand the contract and what and the oil company as we do, I think a bit more open dialogue, and that would give them a bit more confidence. That's a very good question. Where to next? I would say, well, we'd like to win work. I think there's been a long quiet time for everyone. So when you can get stagnated, so we need to work. So yeah, I'm hoping there'll be a few more awards. It's looking that way. We're looking strong for a number of projects. So that will be yeah, getting working again, and hopefully implementing what we've learned will help us. So that's what we're looking for.